She laughed because he couldn't afford coffee. 3 years later, employees lined up calling him sir. You can't even afford coffee here. The words hit like a slap. Ethan Cole stood silently outside the luxury rooftop cafe while his ex-girlfriend adjusted her designer sunglasses with a smirk. Her name was Vanessa Sinclair. Beautiful, rich, cruel enough to enjoy humiliation. The waiter beside her laughed awkwardly. Vanessa crossed her arms confidently. Honestly, Ethan, dating you was exhausting. Rain clouds rolled above the city skyline. Ethan looked down at the coffee menu quietly. Vanessa leaned closer. Do you know what I realized after leaving you? A pause. Love feels much better with money. Then she turned toward her wealthy fiancé waiting beside a black Rolls-Royce. The man wrapped an arm around her proudly. Vanessa smiled one last time. Goodbye, Ethan. Try not to dream above your level next time. And just like that, she disappeared into the city, leaving Ethan standing alone in the rain. 3 years later, the entire city buzzed about one event. The grand opening of Aurora Crown Hotel, the most luxurious hotel in Chicago history. Celebrities, politicians, millionaires, everyone important attended, and Vanessa Sinclair was there too, dressed in diamonds beside her fiancé. As she stepped onto the gold carpet, she whispered arrogantly, "Tonight is perfect." Suddenly, the hotel manager rushed toward the entrance nervously. "He's here!" Every employee straightened instantly. Security lined both sides of the lobby. Vanessa frowned. Who then? A black luxury car stopped outside the entrance. The driver opened the door slowly, and Ethan stepped out. Perfect black suit, diamond watch, calm expression. The entire hotel staff bowed respectfully. "Welcome back, mister." Cole. Vanessa froze. Her fiancé blinked in confusion. "What the hell?" The manager smiled proudly. "It's an honor to welcome our owner tonight." Silence. Complete silence. Vanessa stared at Ethan like her brain stopped working. Then realization hit her face all at once. "This hotel." Ethan looked directly at her. "Yes." Vanessa laughed nervously. "So you orchestrated all of this?" Ethan smiled softly. "No, Vanessa. You did." The ballroom lights reflected across the marble floors as guests whispered everywhere. Vanessa stepped closer desperately. "I made a mistake." Ethan said nothing. She swallowed hard. "Leaving you was the worst decision of my life." Ethan's eyes remained calm. "No," he said quietly. "It was the wisest choice you ever made." Vanessa looked confused. Then Ethan continued. "Because if you stayed, you would have loved my success." A painful silence filled the room. "But when I had nothing," he stepped closer, "you couldn't even love me as a human being." Vanessa's eyes watered instantly. Behind Ethan, camera flashes exploded across the lobby. Reporters screamed his name. Investors waited for him. A life she once thought he would never have. Ethan adjusted his cufflinks calmly, then gave her one final look. "You didn't lose me because I became successful." His voice stayed cold and steady. "You lost me the moment you confused wealth with worth." Then he walked past her into the ballroom while the crowd applauded loudly. And for the first time in her life, Vanessa understood something terrifying. Some people don't become valuable when they get rich. They were always valuable. You were just too arrogant to see it. Do people regret losing good partners only after success proves their worth? Be honest.